Welcome to the kidsministry.blog podcast. Every episode, we share ideas, tips, and resources to help your children's ministry thrive.
Today, we're looking at something I think a lot of people struggle with. How do you make learning genuinely fun, especially for kids? Our source for this deep dive is the kidsministry.blog, and specifically their piece, Bible Trivia Games Kids Love. And, it really highlights a common issue, traditional trivia. It often just, falls flat with younger kids.
It really does. And it's so important because we're not just talking about facts here. We're talking about fostering a positive connection to learning itself right from the start. You want to avoid that feeling of boredom or worse, frustration that can just turn kids off completely.
Okay, so the Kids Ministry blog really gets into why that old school trivia approach doesn't click for children. What's the core issue there from your perspective?
Well, yeah. And what's really interesting here is how it ties into just basic child development. Kids learn by doing, fundamentally. They need to be active, to interact, to move. They don't really absorb things well, just sitting still and listening. That passive thing just doesn't work as well.
Right, which makes the games they suggest so practical. Let's talk about Four Corners first. It sounds simple, but really effective at getting kids moving.
It's brilliant in its simplicity. You basically label corners of the room with possible answers, maybe A, B, C, D, or actual words.
Like who built the ark? Mm-hmm. Noah, Moses, Abraham, David in the corners.
Exactly. And the kids literally run to the corner they think is right. It's immediate. It's physical. And crucially, there's no sitting out if you get it wrong. The blog even mentions this funny bit about Tommy always runs to a random corner, then looks around to see where everyone else went.
Yeah, you can picture that.
It shows that even getting it wrong is okay. It's part of the fun, part of figuring things out. It lowers the stakes.
Okay, so building on that idea of active participation, they also talk about Bible baseball. That sounds like a great team approach.
Yeah, you set up makeshift bases, maybe just chairs or spots on the floor. Kids come up to bat by answering a question. And here's the cool part. They can choose the difficulty. Like an easy question gets you a single, maybe a medium one, a double, a really hard one is a home run.
So they have some control.
Exactly. It gives them agency. And it's team-based. So kids are helping each other out, cheering each other on, rather than feeling put on the spot individually. They shared another little story about Emma always goes for home run questions even when she doesn't know the answer. It just builds that confidence, taking a swing.
I love that. Then there's action trivia. This one sounds really dynamic. Instead of just saying the answer, kids act it out.
Yes. So maybe the question is, show me how David killed Goliath. And suddenly you've got kids pretending to swing slings.
Or act like Jonah in the whale's belly.
Right. And kids might curl up on the floors, maybe make scared faces. It gets their whole body involved. That kind of kinesthetic learning, connecting movement to information, makes things way more memorable than just hearing or seeing a word. It becomes an experience.
You can just feel the energy difference, can't you? I mean, I think back to learning boring lists of dates as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
If someone had said, act out the Battle of Hastings, maybe I'd actually remember it now.
It's true. And these examples, they really show what works, don't they? It's movement, it's cooperation, it's giving kids multiple chances, making mistakes totally fine. It's the opposite of, really hard questions, kids getting eliminated, feeling like it's a test, or just sitting still being lectured at.
So what does this all mean when we boil it down? The blog makes it clear the real goal isn't really about testing what kids already know.
No, not at all.
It's about helping them actually remember the Bible stories better.
Yeah.
Right? And making learning about the Bible feel fun, not like some kind of chore. And maybe most importantly, building their confidence, not just pointing out what they don't know yet. It's about feeling successful as a learner. So really, the big takeaway from this deep dive seems to be that success, especially with kids learning, is all about the experience. It needs to be positive, engaging, active. The right answers aren't the main point.
Exactly. It shifts the focus entirely. And that leads to a thought for you, the listener, even beyond kids' activities, something to think about.
Thanks for listening. To find more ideas, tips, and resources, go to kidsministry.blog. We'll see you next time.